Hey, welcome back here on Inside the Vandals. Well, the women's soccer team was back at home this past weekend with a couple of games. Mitch Klein has a recap on the weekend.
It was a somewhat successful weekend for the Vandals soccer team as they dominated South Dakota on Friday 4-1 and drew with Seattle University 0-0 on Sunday.
Forward Kavita Baton started fast on Friday's game against South Dakota. She had many near misses before she finally scored the first goal of the game at the 29-minute mark. Junior midfielder Alyssa Lloyd had 2 goals on the day. She had 1 cleanup goal that she tapped in during the 42nd minute and a garbage time header from a corner kick in the 89th minute. The best looking goal of the day came from junior captain Alexis Schlozerek. She received a beautiful pass from Chloe Bell and sent a 15-yard shot into the back of the net. Clara Gomez also had a solid performance in the winning effort as she racked up 2 assists on Friday. Sunday's game against Seattle University was a complete team effort as 17 different Vandals took the field. After 110 minutes of great defense, many close calls, and no goals, the final score was 0-0. Head coach Derek Pittman was excited to say that Sunday's game against Seattle University was one of the team's best performances during non-conference play this season.
Got a great group of young players that have come in to boost the roster and our overall talent levels, but we've been very impressed and proud of our upperclassmen and how they've stepped up as leaders and really shown our younger players how we do things as Vandals and just our daily routine and how we train and to how we compete when we step out on the field.
His team is undefeated at Guy Wicks Field in Moscow, Idaho this season with 4 wins. The Vandals begin conference play this upcoming weekend as they travel to Idaho State Friday and Weber State Sunday. Reporting for Inside the Vandals, I'm Mitch Klein.
Hey, thanks, Mitch, for that. Well, now it is time for Campus Connections, and our own Ryan Pavel gives us the details on a brand new Vandal fan experience.
And football season is back indeed in full force, and we're on the tracks and rolling. There's so much to appreciate about this season of football. The players, the coaches, the exciting atmospheres, and so much more. But there's one thing that we really want to focus on that is a huge part of football, and that is the fans. The ones willing to paint their faces and chests, the ones that wear their school colors proudly and are willing to lose every ounce of voice they have to be heard. Here at the University of Idaho, appreciation for the fans is truly what they are trying to achieve. There's a place been built that is revolved solely around the fans, and that is where I am standing right now at the brand new Idaho Fan Zone. This large-scale tent is over 16,000 square feet and stands just north of the Kibbe Dome. It was created to bring together the Vandal community in a place that is friendly for all ages. And I got to go inside myself to check it out, talk to a few people, and see what the atmosphere is all about. On the first Vandal game day of the year, the atmosphere was surely buzzing. There was great food to enjoy, area for the kids to play, and even TVs to keep track of other scores around the league. Friends and family had areas to sit, eat, and catch up with each other. Kids had bounce mats to play on and football targets to try and hit. and everyone was just enjoying the new place.
This is something new, and I've enjoyed it, and I know my daughter's enjoying it, and it's been nice. I already met a couple of friends that I haven't seen for a bit, so it's really been fun. Well, I mean, my daughter loves the little bouncy castle thing that we got going on here, and we bought a shirt at the fan zone over there, so that's probably my two favorite parts. I haven't really seen anything else.
Okay, so let me hold this real quick. So we're going to have you hold this hand up. We're going to go ahead and cuff you.
It had a fair-like atmosphere with live performances going on for everyone to watch and music to enjoy. But let's not forget that Vandal pride, as there was a place to acquire your Vandal gear and even a place to get your face painted. Athletic Director Rob Spear was there too and had something to say about the new place.
I'd like to take credit for it, but all the credit goes to President Staben. It was his idea. He wanted to have something that would bring the community together and create some energy, and I think you've seen that tonight. It was great to have our band come in and kick things off, and then having all the other people that may not want to tailgate outside have a place for them to come in and be part of a great festival. Actually, I was a little skeptical that we'd have some people in here, but it's exceeded my expectations, and I think the future's bright.
And on top of all the fun, the Vandal Fan Zone even made sure that some of the funds can go to a great cause.
Today we're selling the Tackle Cancer t-shirts and tickets, and the funds are going to the Light a Candle program at Gretman Medical Center, which helps cancer patients in Layton-Whitman County. I love the fan zone. It's awesome. I think this is going to be a great addition for Idaho, and it's really a great area, I think, when the weather starts to get bad.
It is safe to say that everyone was enjoying their time at the new Vandal Fan Zone.
Well, that's a wrap for this week's edition of Inside the Vandals. Make sure to join us next week as we look back on the Vandals conference opener here in the Dome against Georgia Southern. We'll also look forward, of course, to Arkansas State. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, as always, and like us on Facebook. And we'll see you back here the same time and the same place next week.